Good evening, everyone. Time for another silver update. This is the 1-minute chart of silver provided by netdania.com. You can click on the link below. We got kind of a pop and drop right here after hours, and it looks like silver wants to go into new highs. It's forming one of those kind of cup and saucer type formations. It's actually a little bit stronger than that. So, barring some big smackdown in the middle of the night, it looks like we're going to rally higher. We might actually get through 24 even tonight. Very, very strong action in silver. Let's go over to gold. And again, very, very strong action. The type of gradual rise that you see in bull markets. This one's actually starting to shape up like it's going to break out. Really spiking like this one did. Let's check the currencies. Nothing going on in the euro. Nothing going on in the yen. And the crude oil I like to keep an eye on is staying fairly high at 107. Now, with the type of economic numbers we've seen reported, it's kind of shocking that crude can just sit up here at these high levels. You can see that 115 is the interim high from when we had the high back in before the financial collapse. So oil is stubbornly high, and it's probably going to take a more extreme slowdown than what we're seeing to bring it down. So we're going to watch silver really closely tonight. It's kind of making me a little bit nervous because you'll see when we look at the coin that I'm looking at that I really don't want to see the price go up too much until I can make a decision on that coin. So let's go over that coin because that's going to be the story I'm going to do all night. I'm very excited about this coin. This is the 2013 African Wildlife Series coin, and you can see they've got 5,775 of them there at APMEX. I don't think even really anybody else carries these coins. The 2013, now I bought a number of the 2011s. I missed out on the 2012, and the reason was because where the price of silver was at that time, I wasn't buying at that time. So that affects which coins I have, because I always buy extreme dips, and I don't believe during that year, and based on the availability, I just wasn't buying it. But let's look at the APMEX description. This is kind of an intriguing story here. Now, APMEX had pulled these for a while, and we're going to see this on the story that we go to next. But the silver elephant coin is one of the most fascinating coins in the African Wildlife Coin Series, which commemorates the characteristic fauna of Africa, minted by the, I'm going to try this, Das Bayerisches Hauptamt in Munich, Germany. The silver elephant coins were first issued in 2004. Now, there's some discrepancy. Some people are saying that there actually was a series of elephant coins out of Africa that were connected to these that were out of Rwanda. I don't know if that's true or not, but this series out of Somali is 2004. With a denomination of 100 shillings, the German manufacturer 1-ounce elephant coin has begun to attract the attention from collectors all over the world. And so it goes on. Now we're going to get into this story about whether or not it was authorized by the Somali government or not. But this mint, this is a legit mint, the Bavarian State Mint. It's over 800 years old. The Bavarian State Mint has been producing coins since 1158. It's the oldest company in Munich, one of the 5 German state mints. Now you can see here, this is a site on ec.europe.eu, and so this is official EU information. You can see Germany. There it is at the top. that mint. So that is an official mint, the Bavarian state mint. You go there and you can get it translated into English. There's really not a lot there. So let's get over to the story, the best that I could find, kind of an anecdotal story. This is posted over at Coin Community, and this is from Yup7676. He says, okay, so here we go. I'll do my best to present what I've uncovered. Somali and silver 1 ounce elephant coins. Many of you have noticed these coins at several dealers such as APMEX and Modern Coin Mart and other dealers, and even on eBay. But where does this series start? Who makes them? Are they legal tender? Are they worth buying for investment or just for collectors? So many questions. What sparked my interest in these coins is the beautiful design with the elephant on the front, the proof-like finish, and the fact that the coins come stamped with Somali Republic on the back. Therefore, I embarked on this quest, which I thought would be easy enough to educate myself. Boy, was I in for twists and turns. Here's a little background I have on these coins, pieced together from dealer PDFs, websites in Germany, and talking with dealers in the past few weeks. This series is called the African Wildlife Series, and these coins are minted by one of German's state-owned mints in Munich, as best I can tell from reading various websites regarding this coin. There can be no doubt in regards to its fineness. It's 0.999 silver. Furthermore, this coin is marketed as a bullion coin. It appears to be very popular in Germany and parts of Europe. It appears that the state-owned mint in Germany has been minting this series since 1999 in various finishes, and started in 2004 with the design you see today. Though since 1999 it starts with elephants. Each year is a different setting of elephant or elephants. The distributor of this series, which is out of Germany, is Emporium Hamburg, who in turn seems to have their own wholesalers who sell these coins to dealers. These wholesalers sell these African Wildlife series to dealers along with other world coins, bullion coins such as the well-known Silver American Eagle and Maple Leaf, to name a few. The series comes in various forms: bullion, proof, uncirculated, colored, mintages, etc. However, these elephants don't just come in silver, they also come in gold. There is already the 2013 1 ounce that is coming out. It appears in October. However, one topic that came up in researching these coins is, are these legit? Somalia is a war-torn country, one that is famous for their pirates that constantly hijack ships in the ocean waters. How is it possible that they would issue legal tender in silver and gold, some may ask? Well, that's what makes these coins intriguing. True, this country does make use of the shilling as their currency, but there's some speculation based on some blogs I've read and even reported email that I saw on the internet that the Somali government has not authorized these coins. They are not legal tender, yet these coins are marketed as legal tender and commissioned by the Somalian government. In fact, the proof sets come with a COA that is signed by their central bank governor. However, this again is where it gets interesting. When I researched this central bank governor's name on the internet, I came to discover that he isn't a current central bank governor. In fact, he hasn't been involved in the central bank since the late 1960s. I discovered this by researching his name and finding his name on declassified memos from the IMF website in letters dated back to 1969 when he was a central bank governor. Yet his name is listed on the COA proof sets, such as the 2009 Silver American Wildlife Series proof set. Furthermore, to add to this debate if they are not legal tender or not, it appears APMEX is discontinuing carrying this series. They sold out of the 2012 coins and are now having a sale on the 2011 coins. When I called them and asked about these coins, I was told they were being considered as silver rounds and not coins. Furthermore, if you notice, APMEX is not carrying the 2013 coins, which are now out. And now we see they do have them. All this adds to the mystery and confusion. Are these coins legal tender? They're being marketed that way as legal tender, but by whom? Could it be former leaders are enriching themselves by using their former powers? Or are the German mints just taking advantage of the situation and using Somalia's name on these coins as a marketing ploy themselves and cutting a slice of the pie with ex-government officials? Nevertheless, these coins are legitimate, seeing that they are sold as bullion and clearly are being produced year after year because there is a market for them As one rare coin dealer in Florida told me, quote, "These sets are rare. They're the kind of thing where you see them 1 to 2 and they get snatched up and they disappear for a while. They don't come up often, maybe 1 or 2 sets at a time. Sometimes we get them via other dealers or sometimes someone's private collection." Finally, adding to the legitimacy of these coins is the fact that Krause Publications announced as one of the nominees in the silver coin category none other than the Somali Republic KM230 100 shilling elephant bullion coin series. The winners will be announced at the upcoming February 2013 coin show in Berlin, so stay tuned. So there you have it. The best I could piece together for this series. I do believe that while it's open for debate if this coin is legal tender, the fact that it's been around since 1999, it merits attention from both investors and collectors. I hope you enjoyed this research. I wish I had more to share, but my hope is that those who enjoy this series as much as I do learn more about it. Now, so that's the best analysis I could find of the issue. And I wanted to have you look at the coin, because this is a site that gives some good photos of the coin. You can see 2004. These are really fantastic coins. And we're going to get to this 2005. Apparently that's the rarest one, not the first one in this series. But you can see that every year this series, it's fantastic artwork. Like I mentioned before, this 2011, this is when I jumped in. I think I got mine for 32. I really like the baby elephant on there. And like I said, I didn't get any of the 2012s because of the price of silver at the time. But I'm very, very excited about these 2013. Now, interestingly, it says a mintage of 5,000. Now, I don't see how the mintage could be 5,000 when we know over at APMEX they have, or they're saying they have, 5,775 of these coins. So I'm going to watch this closely. I'm going to watch and see how many of you buy. I'm debating as to whether or not to release this silver update on YouTube, because maybe I'll do it later, because I don't really want to share this with anyone but members until I can get your opinion on this, because I'm about as excited about this coin as I was about the 2010 Tiger or the 2012 Dragon out of Perth, just because there's so much going for it. Now let me show you. I've ordered these coins by low to high, and so let's go to the highest here, and well, actually it's on the page before, but if we go to the highest price, you can see here there's the 2004 1 ounce for $139.99. Here's the 205. Here it is, $169 for that 2005 coin. Now that is a beautiful coin. Apparently that coin is very rare. And you can see as we go back in the years, it's $130 for the 2006. They want $110 for the 2007. 2008 they want $100 for that. 2009 it drops down to $60. 2010 $50. There's my 2011 coin, $50. And we don't see the 12s. There's the 12s, $40 for the 2012. And then we've got this 2013 here for the unbelievable price of $25.93 if you buy 500 or more. And they have $57.75. So I am just blown away by that. Now let's look at eBay to see if this actually is real, because that's such an amazing thing. Let's look at what this went for. This 2005 Somali actually went for $167 here. Here it is. It was July 13th. you can see that APMEX is selling them. When this is in green, that means there was a buyer. There was a buy at now price. They paid $154 to get that 2005 and $5 shipping, so $160 for that coin. So that's the 2005. Let's look and see the 2004. If it's in red, it hasn't sold, so we need to go down to find green on here. Here's one. Someone paid $140 for it. Here's one that, well, that one's colorized. Let's find one that went for bids. Well, there aren't any. So let's do 2006, see if any of those went. Here's one that went for $95. That wasn't APMEX, but it was a buy it now. Here's one for 11 bids that went for $57. So it seems to be legit. I don't know what the mintage is. I don't know if anybody knows what the mintage is on these coins. I can tell you, though, that I have a number of rolls of the 2011, and I've looked at them very closely, and they really do appear as well as they do in these photographs. They really are a fantastically designed coin. I'm very pleased with them. So, boy, do I wish I had been buying this coin series all along. Just think you could have gotten these 2005s and 2004s. You probably could have gotten those for $8 or $9 a coin. Just shocking. So I am seriously thinking about jumping in and getting some of these 2013s. Really want to know what you think, and just go ahead and put it in the comments. So back to the silver price. Well, there she went. So we broke out. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting that in silver and in gold. It doesn't appear to be very high volume, but it does appear to be a significant breakout. Let's see if it's happening in gold. Yeah, it's happening in gold as well. So let's pull back and see where that puts us in the long-term view of things. We've still got that 26 is going to be that big area. 26, 27, 28. There's a long ways to go to get there. Drawing from the very top through these is going to bring us right about in that same area. So we've got a long ways to go to get back into the top area of this trend channel. We're still just past the halfway point, and it looks like silver wants to run tonight, and it may want to run tomorrow. So we don't even know how high it's going to go, but we'll check it tomorrow, and we'll talk to you next time.